Good morning, everyone. This is Kim Quady with KimPlaysWithPaper.com. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mesa, Arizona, and I try to have a live project for you every week, and today is no different. Today is a little different, but over the weekend, lots of Stampin' Up! Demonstrators attended our on-stage conference. Good morning, Deb. Thanks for popping in. Attended on stage, and it was mostly virtual, but some of us were very fortunate to be able to meet in person with a group. Hey, Lisa. And that was us here in Mesa, Arizona. We had probably 12 to 14 of us throughout Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We were stamping, eating, playing, laughing. But we also did some stamping, and some of our members did make and take projects for everyone. So I'm going to show you our make and take projects, and then I'm going to make one of them because in my opinion, it makes a really great gift, and it's something you can start working on now. Good morning, Kay. Thanks for popping in. So I am going to move the camera down, and we'll just start showing some things and then do a little project. So the first project, this was a make and take designed by Chris, and it uses the Sweet as Peach stamp set and the good morning, Colleen. I've got a little speech thing this morning. Good morning, Lori. And the You Are a Peach Designer series paper. Oh my goodness, that's tough for me today. So the card base is a pear pizzazz, and there's some calypso coral, basic white. So she's using the little strips that are cut at 3 1/4 by 5. And so she's cut 3 of those and 3 of those, and then she's just positioned the dots at a layer and then trimmed off the excess. So that's a really cute card that everybody got a chance to make over the weekend. Good morning, Trudy. Gina was the creator of this card, and it uses the Christmas tree dies, the Peaceful Place Designer Series paper, and the Heartfelt Wishes that we stamped on vellum. Good morning, Barb. Good morning, Joy. Everybody's popping in so fast. I'm trying to catch y'all. I missed somebody. Good morning, Tammy. So this was a really pretty card we made. That's holiday, lots of different elements, the snowflakes, the foil, that kind of felt paper. We all took turns touching the paper, some jewels, some ribbon. Good morning, Denise. Thanks for popping in this morning. Then our member Dawn made this card, and this stamp set might be new to you. It's the In the Moment stamp set, and this is going to be featured in the January through June mini catalog. So that's something to look forward to in January. But we all really like the images and the sentiments on there. But what Dawn used was the baby wipe technique, where she took a baby wipe and then put re-inkers down, and we stamped the image in there and then stamped it on the paper. So you didn't have to color that image. It just kind of colored itself. Good morning, Monica. Thanks for popping in. So that's a really fun card using polished pink and some designer series paper. Reminding you, you're always so good to others, be good to yourself too. So that was one of our make and takes. Good morning, Joan. Thanks for popping in. And then the one that we're going to make today, and I make these every single year. Hey, Linda. And so it's a really good reminder that it's that time of year to make these. You can make these all year round, but this is a good time to do that. So what it is, it's a desk calendar. I'll kind of try to show you all the little, with a sticky notepad holder. Hey, Fran. And then, of course, the calendar. So let's put one of those together. We're getting ready for January. of 2022. That's why I missed Kathy. Yes, the time changed, so everything's just a little bit different. So what's cool about this is that the calendar can also lay flat, and you could put it in a bigger envelope to mail it. Beth Doty designed this, and she used the hand-penned designer series paper and then the Dragonfly Garden stamp set with the coordinating punch. What I really, really like about this is the sentiment. I think it's just perfect. May good things grow all year long. So I think that's just really, really cool. So good morning, Tammy, and I missed somebody again. I apologize, but I'll go back and look at comments when I'm all finished. So the calendar is done in Pool Party. And so the base measures 11 by 4 1/4. And it's scored at 5 1/2 by and 8 1/4. And then we have another piece of cardstock, Hey Sue, that measures, and I'm glad I have my grid paper. I have my another fancy grid paper, 5 1/2 by 4 1/4, and then 5 1/4 by 4 for the designer series paper. Another little piece for, that's where we'll layer the calendar. That's going to be 3 1/4 by 2 1/2. And then we have some scraps and some labels. So let's just start by putting this together, and then we'll do the stamping. So I'm going to put the designer series paper onto the Pool Party, making sure that when I do this, I want to, oops, that one's, let's try this one. That one's crooked. Making sure my flowers go the right way, that's important. So we all looked at that, make sure our flowers weren't upside down. So that will layer just on this piece here. And then the interesting part, so we'll fold the calendar in half. That's how we'll put it together. Because you want to be sure that we don't, we want to put the sentiment or that piece right here, and we don't want to glue it all down. So, so we want to be sure to get that all in the right place. This, this piece here is my bottom. The long piece is the bottom, and then it folds down like so. So we can also put our sticky note pad on there, so we have a place from which to work, and remember to put that on the right way too, because the sticky notes go one way. Good morning, Diane. So I'm just going to put it right here, and I did put some Stampin' Seal Plus, and you can see my bottom start to take shape. So I am going to just put the adhesive on this end so that I don't glue the calendar shut completely. And just have all kinds of issues this morning. I'm going to put some glue dots on there. My tape is feeling extra strong today. Sometimes that happens. So we just find another adhesive. I was going to get the Terran tape out today because that would work really well for the calendar as well. I do love to give these as gifts. In fact, every year my family always looks for the new calendar in their gift giving. So that just matches up just like so. Okay. And so now we've created that stand. And now we just need to start some decorating. We'll also, I do have this little Pool Party piece that the calendar goes in the middle of that. So we can get that with some adhesive on it as well. Just kind of put all the pieces together, and then we can stamp and finish it up. But it was such a fun weekend. I should tell you guys, good morning, Nikki. a lot of you watch my weekly lives, and I really, really appreciate it. And some of my team does too. And they called to my attention, it wasn't a mistake, but it was in my last one. I was doing the little Ghirardelli treat holders, and I told you that the treat holder was 5.5 by just a skitch under 2. And so they were all kind of teasing me because we looked the word up, and it's really not what I meant to say. I meant to say a smidge, a tad. So we did go back, and I said a skitch. So they've renamed my team, and so that word skitch is forever in our vocabulary. The calendars come from Tailored Expressions, good source of calendars throughout the year. So I have my basic white piece. I have my dragonfly. I've been known to call that a butterfly. And when we stamp that, we kind of want to take a peek at the punch too, to make sure that we put it where it's easily punched. So I know that I'm going to put that dragonfly down near the bottom so I can punch him out a little bit better. So I'm just going to ink it up and stamp him right here. And that halo doesn't matter because I'm going to punch it out using, so you have a big dragonfly and a little one. And just line that up right in here. Good morning, Avenel. Thanks for popping in. Pretty chatty today, I am. All right, so there's that. Then we need the sentiment. And the sentiment, may good things grow all year. We actually, we did that in Memento, and then we die cut it with a die from the Pretty Pillow Box dies. So I would just stamp that right in the middle of my basic white cardstock, and then I would die cut it with this beautiful die here. And so we have the white one and then the pool party one. Good morning, Janice. All right, so I do want to put my sentiment on first, so then I know where to put my calendar. Let's just kind of remind you where that is. So if you notice how Beth did this, she took the die cut, and then with her paper snips, just cut that in half. And then we'll layer it at the top and the bottom to make it look like a frame, or a layering piece. So I'm just going to put a couple of glue dots right at the top and bottom and layer that lovely piece right here. Just as I'm talking about the dies, remember that Stampin' Up's sale is starting today, 10% off cardstocks, 15% off ink, and 20% off dies in the annual catalog. So that goes through the 18th. So then it's just layered like that, and it looks like it's layered. You don't know from the front that we've done that to that. So I'm just going to add some dimension or glue dots. I'm going to just do glue dots to the back of this. And then I'll position it so I know where the calendar will go. And I'm going to try to get that in the middle. All right. And then I can go put the calendar on with some. And when I use glue dots, I use a bunch. That's one of my things. I like to use much adhesive so that nothing ever falls off in the mail. All right. And then I can put the calendar here. And now we're ready for the dragonfly. And I'm going to use some dimensionals for him. Thank you. It is a fun little, and every year I kind of like to do the calendar, and Beth had this special design. And just think of all the different designer series papers and sentiments that you can use to make your calendars unique. You know, use these for gifts for coworkers or teachers, teacher gifts. Your like I think I keep talking about all your different groups you belong to, your book club. Everybody loves a little, we all need to know what day it is. And there's a song like that. I won't sing though. All right, and it's fun. Let's just add a little bit of Wink of Stella. You probably won't see it in the picture, but I shake it and add it, and it just gives our dragonfly just a little bit of shimmer, and just makes him shine just a little bit. So very simple, very easy, great gift, and everybody really likes to make these when it's time, and it's just so easy. And there we are. So we have 2 calendars all ready to go. And that was part of our make and take for the weekend. Just a reminder too, I just told you about the sale that's going on. There's also a starter kit sale. For $75, you choose $125 worth of your own Stampin' Up! Product. And what's great, during the next 3 days, you could also add those sale items and get more bang for your buck. So let me know if you have any questions about that. But you can find me online at kimplayswithpaper.com. I have a Facebook business page, YouTube, and Pinterest. So I appreciate you spending your part of your Tuesday morning with me. We'll see you next week. Have a great day, a great rest of the week and weekend. Thanks, you guys. See you later. Bye-bye.